Now, what are your thoughts on this whole Ben Simmons being shut down situation?
This is very personal for me because I was rooting for Ben Simmons to come back and show the NBA world that he still got it. And unfortunately, during his tenure with the New York Nets, it has been very, very disappointing. Um, at this point in his career, he has been very unplayable at this point. And I think at this it's best for the Brooklyn Nets now that he's not playing because I believe they had him listed as like the third center, and he can't run with the starters even if he was healthy, unless you was to take Claxton out. But I like Claxton as a center, so it's be average of what 6.9 points a game. Like it's just all he does is just dribble the ball up to the
Hey, Dave, I knew it was coming.
all he does is dribble the ball up the court, pass the ball, screen, sits there for a minute, and then lets everybody else score. Like it's like at the point where it's irrelevant. But him making what 35 million dollars this year, and then for the next 2 seasons he'll be making 78.2. Like I hate to say it, but that's just like utter robbery at this point. Like
Yeah.
the 76ers are laughing right now at this trade. Like it's ridiculous. So it's unfortunate that we don't get to see the defensive prowess of Ben Simmons in the playoffs, because it would have been a nice matchup to see them face off against the 76ers, because that's what it was looking like it was going to line up to. But um, it's unfortunate. It's so unfortunate.
Hey,
Ben Simmons.
You're done, son.
That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. Ben Simmons, look, just give it up, my guy. Just give it up. I'm sorry. I was rooting for you simply because of your mental health. That's why I was rooting for you, simply because of your mental health. Mental health is serious to me, and I plan to open up a mental health business for the African American community. That's my thing about that. But I mean, you have the opportunity to come back and play, and you have yet to pretty much look like how you did when you put up, was it 40 against Rudy Gobert? You ain't looked the same since, my guy. I can't put you in the doghouse because I mean, you just done. You just done. Ben Simmons. I mean, are we really surprised that he's on another injury vacation? Pretty much.
dang.
I mean, he was out when he first got traded to Brooklyn. He didn't come and play. It's just it is what it is. He's not really going to be able to do much. I think it's pretty much it for him. I'm not sure if he's ever going to be able to get back to what he used to be. Just as a dominant down low player, to be able to drive the ball from one end of the court to the other, and to be as great defensively as he is. Because now it seems like he's a liability on defense. And he hasn't been rebounding well. He's always been a good rebounder and a defender and a passer. He still has the ability to pass, but he's just not what he used to be. Um, whether it's the injuries or him mentally, I don't think he's there anymore. I think he may just if he's not there mentally, I don't see why he don't just give it up. If you're
Mm.
not there mentally, just retire, just let it go. Because
Dang.
at the end of the day, you're ruining your own life because you're doing something that you're not happy with doing, something that's messing with you mentally. Because you can't really get yourself up to be able to go out there and play. It's like Joe, that'd be like you working at McDonald's and you know you're not happy there. You
Mm.
just mentally checked out. You
That's what can
mentally
happen.
checked out. There's no point in staying there if you
And he
mentally
sucks
checked
at
out.
making
I
lattes.
mean, if I'm getting paid $70 million,
Seventy
I'll
million is
some
different.
burgers talking about.
70 million is different. But what I'm saying is if you
Talking about.
you're doing something that the money's not worth it. Like you're working in a sweatshop or something like that, and it's not worth it at all. You mentally checked out. If you mentally checked out, just go home, man. Go home. Go find something else to do. Find another career path. You've made a lot of money in the NBA. You can invest in a lot of things. There are other things you can do, but NBA may not just be for you anymore.
Look at this comment. Ben Simmons been injured my daughter her whole life. She about to start kindergarten. Come on, man. Listen, man.
Stop the cap.
Come on. Like we just saw him in the playoffs a few years ago. But look, Ben, the reason why this is so bad because he looked bad when he played. Because Zion is hurt every year too, but ain't nobody telling him to quit. It's just that he looked bad when he plays. When I see Ben Simmons, I just want to be like, you ain't the real Ben. You ain't Ben Simmons. You just a wannabe. You don't even belong here. Be gone. Get out of here, wannabe. You ever see Space Jam? That's what he looked like. Charles Barkley, he went to the court and tried to play with them kids, got his shot blocked. That's Ben Simmons right now.
Facts.
He don't look like himself right now. So what happened to him? His rookie year, 16-8-8. Every year after that, 16-8-8, 16-8-8, 16-8-8. Right there should have told me something's up. This dude is not even growing. Like normally you take some type of leap. Every superstar takes a leap from the first year to the second year, from the second year to the third year. He's been the same player since he's been in the league. And now I can't even recognize him. So, and then especially when you're playing as a Joel Embiid, who's going through all these injuries, but we see his development by the year. By the year, Joel Embiid is getting better. Look at Markelle Fultz. I saw a post on IG. It said, once upon a time, we thought Markelle Fultz should have been quitting basketball and Ben Simmons about to be on the rise. Now it's the other way around. We see Ben Simmons on the way out, and Markelle Fultz is on the rise right now. So it's a sad scene. I was a big Ben Simmons fan when he first came to the league, but I don't know, man. I mean, he forced his way out of Philly, and then now this is going on. Like I said, it's only bad because he looks bad on the court. Because if he was just getting injured while looking go on the court, we won't be on him like we are right now. But he's not worth the money they're paying him right now. And like you said, Philly, man, Daryl Morey over there laughing like crazy. James Harden and Jordan Embiid. The Jay-Z and Kanye West. That's what they're doing right now. So, hey, Ben Simmons, like they said,
You're done, son.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.